Hello guys, welcome to my channel Mystery Cap. Today I'm going to explain 2010 animated adventure comedy movie called Animals United. This movie starts in a forest of Africa where a small mongoose named Billy is seen. He was playing with his best friend Lion named Socrates. He hits the stone to one place and sometimes to other, which was lying on the floor. In the meantime, Billy's wife arrives there. She gets furious saying, I had sent you in search of water and you are wasting your time here. Now Billy becomes aware that he will have to go in search of water now. Meanwhile, the ruler female elephant comes here which rule in the forest, which tells that no flood came at this time. Due to this, our stream has dried and it is the issue of being upset that we will not get the water in the whole season. Scene shifts with it and big ship is seen here, where a roaster named Charles had been tied. Now, Chef was trying to cut it to cook it. Being afraid, Charles escapes from there. Now, there was ocean water in the surroundings. Charles does not understand anything and it jumps into the water without any thought. But his destiny favors it. It discovers a boat as it jumps into the water. There was the different type of the animal there. All animals had come from the remote areas. They all were so disturbed because of the human beings. This was the cause as they were in the search of such place that where no human exists. There was also an old turtle among these animals. It informs everyone that migrated birds have told me there is an African forest with no distance. We can live peacefully while shifting there because there is no human being even at a large distance. Charles says to all, I will help you to move to that place, so accompany me with all of you. On the other side, there was a great trouble in the forest. How water may be arranged? How will they survive? Billy is only worried about his family, so it alone moves ahead in search of water. Billy had an idea that there is situated a pond moving a little ahead. It is a small one. Billy will arrange water from there. It observes there while reaching that some buffaloes and rhinos are fighting with one another who will drink water first because that water was in low quantity. If buffaloes drank that water, then it will not be left for rhinos. Billy was in great distress, thinking as the water may not finish, he directly moves to the pond, overlooking all of them. When rhinos and buffaloes cast their glance at Billy, they are enraged. Contrarily, Billy's son was complimenting his father before his friends that he has gone alone to take the water from the remote area. After a while, they observed that Billy is coming to them while running. He had a little quantity of water in its quart bottle. Number of buffaloes were running after it. Billy's son was so excited. How brave my father is. Now the water bottle which was in Billy's hand. This water bottle falls down because of buffaloes and his son makes a lot of fun at him. Billy also feels this and his son gets angry with Billy. Billy tries to reconcile with it, but it says you are not my father from right now. He leaves from there. Billy's wife explains to her son you should not talk with your father as such, but he was not reading his ears to anyone. Billy was thinking so ill as his son thinks that he is a loser. He goes to Socrates. He says to it, we will have to arrange the water moving somewhere alone because my family has a dire need of water as the water will be finished in the coming times and all will be in this need. Socrates had no plan to go anywhere. It says to Billy, I am satisfied here. I am not willing to go anywhere. Billy says after hearing Socrates, alright, I will go alone. He begins to leave from there and Socrates frightens him and it tells when you will move ahead in search of water then you will glimpse valley of death on the way. Hearing this name he becomes so afraid. He asks what is the valley of death. After this Socrates tells him I had left from here before a long time and he is killed who goes there. Socrates was thinking as Billy will surely be afraid now and it will not move ahead. Billy had left alone when Socrates checks and he reaches the valley of death. There were many vultures ahead. They also explain to Billy you should not walk forward. Billy also ignores them and goes forward for the sake of his family. Billy begins to feel fear as it passes a little distance. Sounds were echoing from different places and many animals' skeletons were laying around it. He glimpses Socrates as he turns back and he feels so satisfaction as his best friend did not leave him alone. Now they start going forward. Billy witnesses a big shadow after a time. That shadow belongs to Leopard. As that leopard begins to harm Billy, it is little confused and runs away. When Billy sees after turning back, then there was a big white polar bear. Seeing it, Leopard had run away. Socrates reaches here and witnesses that there are also other animals which were coming here. They all were the same animals and Charles, which had reached here while crossing an area of water. After this, night was going to fall. They all planned to stay at a place. Socrates tells its story there, that I had visited here with my brother at this valley of death. Some mysterious things killed his brother all of a sudden. Socrates had witnessed a very strange creature for the first time. He was a human being. Billy tells Charles and his group with this that water has finished in our forest and we have come ahead in search of water. After this, they all fall asleep. Charles wakes everyone up as the next morning arrives. Later, it tells Billy and Socrates that two turtles are oldest which are with us. We are so exhausted, so we can't move forward. But it sends its two friends with Socrates and Billy, so there may be any help in searching of water. When they all walk forward, then they witness cause through which they have faced lack of water. There was built a big dam before them. Going up, they all checked. There has been collected much water which was the requirement of them. There was also a resort before them, where this dam had been built in one of its corners. Now there was going to be held a meeting today. On the matter of climate change, a boat is seen around this area. Socrates and those two animals sail away boarding it. In the same resort, there they witness the variety of things. On the other side, resort meeting is seen. Owner's pet monkey was displaying a very tasty items to all the people. Billy and Socrates reaches in this meeting room. People are scared seeing the arrival of a lion in the room. Owner contacts to his hunter. Such wild animals had come into the resort. Hunter comes taking his gun and he begins to run after Billy. Now Billy falls into a pool of resort. He presses a button whose whole water flows outside. In this way, Billy also flows with the water outside. He encounters the same pet monkey on the way, which leads Socrates, Billy and their friend to a room. Going there, these all animals spoil that whole room. After a time, that pet monkey comes there and he becomes so worried seeing the condition of the room. It explains to everyone, you all are putting your life in danger while doing so. Billy also explains to it, we can't live bound in this room as such. Our families are waiting for us and we have to move back taking water in such a way. After this, pet monkey tells them, if you want that you may also get the water, then you will have to open the gates of them. Afterwards, the whole water will flow outside. Now this monkey leads them into a room to open the dam gates, where there was a resort grade system. Now Hunter also reaches here while following them, and he fires a dart from his gun, which strikes with Socrates and it loses its senses. Billy's foot is pressed on a button while running. Then floodgates are opened and there come outside through them. Hunter instantly closes the floodgate, and he starts to drive after them in their jeep, saying, I will kill them today. These all animals were running and Hunter was following them in his vehicle. It was his full intention that he may run them away in some way. Now Charles reaches here with all other animals. Those boat turtles stop the jeep on the way. Now Billy thinks with all of them that we will have to tell all other animals in the forest that as dam has been built and our forest water has been stopped due to it. After this, they all move to the forest and all the animals are got together. Billy tells all that a big dam has been built which has stopped the water. If we didn't take any step regarding this, then we will never regain water. For this, we all have to move there together. Now all animals understand the whole story and all begin to go the dam at the same night. There were not buffaloes and rhinos and they did not want to join them. On the other side, Socrates was being sold in the resort. All animals reach here. That Hunter flies them over in a helicopter. This plan included to throw a little missile on all those animals so they may not damage the dam. That pet monkey was also in the helicopter when Hunter turns back to see, which disturbs him a lot. When he releases the missile, then it is stuck, moving into a pipe of a dam. Now resort's owner and his son were observing Socrates there in sitting position. Son realizes this that it should be released as it is an animal. He makes Socrates free. Contrarily, all animals were attacking the dam as being united. They were not enough here. They check all of a sudden as all buffaloes have also arrived at the backside and also rhinos. They were exactly pushing the dam now. That dam may damage in some way. The rocks begin to fall down gradually. It was also not enough. They were thinking that what should be done so this dam may be damaged with a great power. There was lying stone near Billy, which had been seen playing by him at the start of the movie. He hits it with a stick like hockey, and he throws the stone on the missile. As a result, missile is exploded, dam is broken with this, and a lot of water flows outside. All animals begin to move to the forest while flowing in this water. Socrates had also come to believe all animals are very excited in the end, as they will never face the shortage of water again. The movie ends here. If you like it, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel.